What is it? Yo, why was the film Sister Act 2 starring Lauryn Hill? Gag. I was almost one of those kids. And getting to work with Michael Peters again? And working with Lauryn Hills? I mean, hello. But sadly, before I could even get the chance, Michael passed away. That was devastating for me. Not just because he passed, but I thought, oh man, I got a chance to develop a wonderful relationship with this legend, thanks to my friend David. But I will always cherish the time I got to spend with him and talk to him during the Essence Awards. Rest in peace, Michael. But I went to LA anyway and hung out with some friends and came back to New York to deal with this pregnant situation. That time being pregnant ended up being a very hard phase in my life though, because I didn't realize how alone I really was and that I didn't have a lot of female friends. I didn't have a network of friends. I didn't have people in my corner like the people I hung out with prior to that when I was partying and drinking and getting, and hanging out. I didn't really have anybody in New York. And being alone in New York City is not an easy task. But trust me, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, baby. Okay? I was built for this. I was built for that. I was born to be in New York. That is what I do know, and I am a survivor. Beyonce wrote that song, didn't she? I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up. Yeah. On January 16th, 1994, I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl, Samara, who, by the way, just started rehearsals again for Harry Potter on Broadway. Yes, it's a Broadway family. My daughter is about 6 months old when I started doing my workouts to get myself back in shape. I had a C-section, so not fun. At about the 6-month mark, there was an audition that came up in backstage for a Broadway show called Tommy. There was a movie, Tina Turner played the acid queen in that movie. If you've never seen it, it's really a cool movie. The woman playing the role on Broadway was Cheryl Freeman. Hey Cheryl, hey girl. The audition was for a dancer to be in the ensemble to cover the acid queen. Cheryl is a beast. She also was one of the muses in the movie Hercules, one of those 4 women. Cheryl is fabulous. The first person to ever watch my daughter, though, so that I could go to this audition, was the Tony Award-winning LaChance, producer extraordinaire now as well. I couldn't find anybody to watch my child because I just didn't have that kind of circle of friends. But LaChance literally lived like 3 blocks from me in Hell's Kitchen. So I called her up on the phone and I said, hey girl, I don't have anybody to watch my daughter. I have an audition for Tommy. Would you watch her? And she was like, of course, girl. Bring her over. I got you. She watched her while I went to my first call for Tommy. I got a call back in the room to come back the